विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, बृहन्मुंबई महानगरपालिका व्हर्च्युअल ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मध्ये आपले खूप खूप स्वागत। कोविड-19च्या या सद्यस्थितीत आपल्या शाळा बंद असल्या तरी आपले ऑनलाईन शिक्षण चालूच आहे आणि गेले वर्षभर आपण हा ऑनलाईन अभ्यास करत आहोत। त्यासाठी आपली शिक्षणाची गती कमी होऊ नये म्हणून बृहन्मुंबई महानगरपालिका व्हर्च्युअल ट्रेनिंग सेंटरच्या माध्यमातून काही व्हिडिओंची निर्मिती करण्यात आलेली आहे। मी निलिमा कदम, आपली व्हर्च्युअल शिक्षिका। आजचा घटक आपण बघणार आहोत
शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षा। इयत्ता 5वी साठी जी शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षा घेतली जाते ती म्हणजेच पूर्व उच्च प्राथमिक शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षा। सुरुवातीला आपण या परीक्षेच्या स्वरूपाबद्दल थोडीशी माहिती करून घेऊया। शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षेसाठी तुम्हाला 2 पेपर द्यावे लागतात। पहिला जो पेपर आहे तो असतो प्रथम भाषा आणि गणित यांचा मिळून तयार झालेला असतो। प्रथम भाषा म्हणजे मराठी मीडियम, तुमची मराठी ही पहिली भाषा। यामध्ये 25 प्रश्न संख्या असतात। प्रत्येक प्रश्नाला 2 गुण, तर 25 प्रश्नानुसार प्रथम भाषेचा पेपर हा 50 गुणांचा असतो, 50 मार्क्स। आणि यामध्येच गणिताचा जो भाग असतो यामध्ये 50 प्रश्न असतात, म्हणजे प्रश्न संख्या 50 आणि 100 त्याचे गुण असतात। तर अशा प्रकारे पहिला पेपर हा प्रथम भाषा 50 मार्क आणि गणित 100 मार्क मिळून 150 गुणांचा हा पेपर असतो। त्यासाठी तुम्हाला 1.5 तास एवढा वेळ मिळतो। तर पहिला पेपर म्हणजेच प्रथम भाषा आणि गणित। दुसरा पेपर असतो तो म्हणजे तृतीय भाषा आणि बुद्धिमत्ता चाचणी। हा पेपर सुद्धा तुम्हाला 150 मार्कांचा असतो। तर हे झालं शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षेचं स्वरूप। इयत्ता 5वी शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षा, विषय गणित। आजचा आपला घटक आहे आंतरराष्ट्रीय व रोमन संख्या चिन्हे, इंटरनॅशनल नंबर्स and Roman numerals.
Dear students, these are the international numbers which we are used in day-to-day life. These are known as international numbers.
आणि हे आहेत देवनागरी संख्या चिन्हे। 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 ही देवनागरी संख्या चिन्हे आहेत। and in international numbers we will write it as 0 1 2 3 4 up to 10। तर ही आहे देवनागरी लिपी।
Now look at these numbers. These symbols sometimes you might have seen on the TV or in the newspaper or somewhere else. Now these are nothing but the numbers. Now which are these numbers? How they can be read? Let us go through it. Sometimes we have seen this clock and there are numbers which we can read them. For example, 1 2 3 4 up to 12 that we can read. Yes students, in Europe in the old times Roman capital letters were used to write the numbers. Now in this clock there are numbers from 1 to 12 and they are written with the help of English alphabets I, V and X. The letter I was the symbol used for 1, V for 5 and X for 10. In this method, there was no symbol for 0. I means 1, This I alphabet is used to write number 1. Letter V. V letter is used to write the number 5. And next, the X alphabet. Now this X alphabet is used to write the number 10. Means there are only 3 alphabets, I, V and X. These are used to write these. Now there are some rules for writing these Roman numerals. Rule number 1. If either of the symbols I or X is written consecutively 2 or 3 times, their sum total is the number they make. For example, I. Now these two I means 1. So 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. When these numbers or these alphabets are written consecutively, we have to make sum of that number. So 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Next, I means 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal to 3. So 3 number is written as I. Next, XX means X means 10. So 10 plus 10, that is equal to 20. And XXX means 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is equal to 30. So I or X is written consecutively 2 or 3 times. Their sum total is the number make. Now rule number 2. The symbol I or X can be repeated consecutively for a maximum of 3 times. Means we can write I or X maximum thrice. And the numeral Fa means V is never repeated consecutively. Only I and X can be repeated, but numeral V is never repeated consecutively. This is the rule number 2. Rule number 3. When either I or V is written on the right side of the symbol of a bigger number, its value is added to the value of the bigger number. For example, VI. Now V is the greater number, V means 5, I means 1. So I, that is smaller number, is written on the right side of the bigger number. So 5 plus 1, that is equal to 6. So 6 can be written as VI. Next example, XVI. Now X means 10, V means 5 and I means 1. So 10 plus 5 plus 1. So 16 can be written as XVI. This is the rule number 3. VII, 5 plus 3, that is equal to 8. Rule number 4. When I is written on the left of V or X, then its value is subtracted from the value of V or X. However, the symbol I is not written more than once before V or X. For example, IV. See, V means 5, I means 1. Now, one number is written on the left side of 5. So, its value should be subtracted from the value of V or V. Means 5 minus 1, that is equal to 4. Next number IX. X means 10. So 10 minus 1, that is equal to 9. This is rule number 4.
Now rule number 5. To write the numbers from 1 to 20 in Roman numerals, we first distribute a given number into groups of 10, 5 and 1 and then apply the rules given above. So what we are doing? We are distribute the given number into groups of 10, 5 and 1 because for 10 we are using the letter X, for 5 letter V and for 1 I. And according to the rules we can write the numbers. तर 20 पर्यंतच्या संख्या लिहिण्यासाठी प्रथम ती संख्या 10, 5 व 1 अशा गटात विभागून वरील नियमानुसार रोमन संख्या चिन्हे वापरून लिहितात. लेट्स सी 13. नाउ 13 कसे लिहिणार आपण 13? 10 अधिक 1 अधिक 1 अधिक 1. So 13 can be written as 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. For 10 we are using the letter X and for 1 I. So X, I. Because we can use I maximum 3 times. Okay. तर आपण जास्तीत जास्त वेळा 3 वेळा आपण I हे अक्षर वापरू शकतो आणि अशा प्रकारे आपण 13 ही संख्या लिहिली. X, I. 16. For 16, see here 10 आपण काय करू शकतो 10, 5 आणि 1 या गटामध्ये आपल्याला करायचंय. We have to use numbers 10, 5 and 1. Right? So 16 can be written as 10 plus 5 plus 1. Okay? Now 5 plus 1. When you are adding plus 1, 1 means I and we are writing I on the right hand side. So that the meaning is that we are adding 1 to that 5. So 10 X, for 5 it is V and I, that is 1. So VI means V5 and on the right hand side we are writing it means we are adding it. उजव्या बाजूला आपण जर लिहिलं तर V आणि I यामध्ये V ही काय आहे मोठी संख्या आहे आणि I ही लहान संख्या आहे. तर आपण जेव्हा मोठ्या संख्येच्या उजवीकडे लिहितो तर त्याची किंमत मोठ्या संख्येच्या किमतीत मिळवली जाते. ओके. नेक्स्ट 19. For 19, 10 plus 5 plus 4. Can we write it? No. So 10 plus 10 minus 1. Now for 10 we are using the letter X. So for this X and minus 1. So when we are writing on the left hand side, that number is supposed to be subtracted from the bigger number. बरोबर. मग आपण X च्या डावीकडे हा I लिहिला. I म्हणजेच 1, X म्हणजे 10, तर 10 तून हा 1 वजा होणार आहे आणि IX म्हणजेच किती झाले 9. So XIX is representing number 19. Now let's write down these numbers. आपण आता 1 ते 10 पर्यंतचे अंक रोमन संख्या चिन्ह वापरून लिहिणार आहोत. For 1 we are using I. For 2 I. For 3 I. So maximum 3 times we can use the letter I.
Now number 4. 4 can be written as 5 minus 1, that is IV, means value of I is subtracted from the value of V, that is 5. Now 5. Let us write 5. 5 means V. We know it. Next 6. VI. 5 plus 1, that is VI. I is written on the right side, so it should be added. 7. VII. So 5 plus 1 plus 1, that is 7. And 8. VII. 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 8. 9. Now here I is written on the left side of X, so it should be subtracted from X, that is 10 minus 1, that is equal to 9, and 10 means X. So with the help of these rules we can write the numbers Roman numerals like these. Now sometimes we use some alphabets. X for 10. Now x can be written thrice, means 3 times, maximum 3 times we can write x means 30, but for L it is 50. For 100 we use the letter C. For 500 we use the letter D, and for 1000 we use the letter N.
तर काही संख्या आपण रोमन संख्या चिन्ह वापरून लिहिणार आहोत. लेट्स राइट डाउन सम नंबर्स. 40. Now 40 means 50 minus 10. Now for 40 means 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. But we cannot write x 4 times. आपण x हे अक्षर 4 वेळा लिहू शकत नाही. आणि म्हणून 40 ही संख्या लिहिण्यासाठी आपल्याला काय करावं लागणार? 50 वजा 10 म्हणजे 40. For 50 we are using the letter that is L, and L is the bigger number. So on left hand side if we are writing x means L that is 50, and on left hand side when we write we are supposed to subtract that number from the bigger number. So 50 means L and x means 10 on left hand side, therefore subtraction 50 minus 10 that is 40. Therefore 40 can be written as XL. बरोबर. आपण काय लिहिलं? 40 50 वजा 10, कारण x x x ही संख्या आपण जास्तीत जास्त 3 वेळा पुढे लिहू शकतो. मग 4 वेळा लिहू शकत नाही. म्हणून L म्हणजे 50, x ही संख्या डावीकडे लिहिली, आपण ती डावीकडे लिहिणार म्हणजेच वजा करतो. 50 वजा 10 बरोबर 40. 35 म्हणजेच काय? तर 10 अधिक 10 अधिक 10 अधिक 5 बरोबर 35. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 that is x x x. 3 times we can write it. Therefore x x x, and for 5 v. Next 29. Now 29, how we are writing? 10 plus 10 plus 9. For 10 we are using x. So x x, and for 9 I x. Again I is on the left hand side and x means 10. Therefore 10 minus 1 that is 9. Therefore I x. So 10 10 20 plus 9 means I x. Okay. Next 58. 58 means 50 plus 5 plus 3. Right. For 50 we are using the letter L. For 5 v, and for 3 means I. So L v I, that is 58. Next 49. Now 49 means 50 minus 1. Right. For 50 again L and minus 1, therefore IL. See here IL. So 50 means L, and on left hand side we are writing I means 1, therefore 1 should be subtracted from L. So 50 minus 1 that is 49. 26. So 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1 that is 26. Therefore x x v and I. Okay. So here are the numbers from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 20, XX, 30, XXX, 40, XL. The bigger number is L. On left hand side we are writing X. X means 10. So L minus 10. 50 minus 10 that is 40. So XL. 50 means L. Now 60. 50 plus 10. So LX. 70. LXX. 50 plus 10 plus 10. 80. LXXX. 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Right? Now maximum we can write XXX 3 times. For 90. So 90 we cannot write 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Therefore, we have to write it as 100 minus 10. For 100, we are using the letter C, 100 C, and on left hand side, we are writing X. X means 10. So 100 minus 10, that is 90. And 100 is C. Okay. आता write in international numbers. आंतरराष्ट्रीय संख्यांमध्ये लिहा. Here the numbers are given in Roman numerals. आपल्याला रोमन संख्या चिन्हामध्ये संख्या दिलेल्या आहेत. आपल्याला त्या आंतरराष्ट्रीय संख्यामध्ये लिहायच्या आहेत. First one VII. Now V means 5, I means 1. So 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 5 plus 3, which will be equal to 8. Next X and IX. See here. Now I is on the left hand side. X means 10. 10 minus 1, that is 9. So X means 10 plus 9, that is 19. Now XL. L is 50 and X means 10, right? Therefore here 50 minus 10, that is 40. XC. Again C is 100. X is 10. So 100 minus 10, that is equal to 90. Okay. Here also you can write it as 10 on left hand side plus 10 minus 1. Okay. So 10 minus 1, that is 9. So therefore I is written on the left hand side. Okay. So understand the meaning of that numbers, whatever is given in Roman numerals. Try to recall the rules, whatever we have learned. On the left hand side, we are subtracting that number, and when we are writing on the right hand side, we are adding that number. Okay. So in this way, we can write the Roman numerals in international numbers. Now for 17, 10 plus 7. Now here we are writing in Roman numerals, 10 plus 7. So 10 means X, VII. 30. 30 means 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is equal to XXX. Next, 22. 22 means 10 plus 10 plus 2. Okay. So for 10, XX and II. 44. For 44, how we are writing? So 40 plus 4. So 40, we are using 50 minus 10, right? Therefore, XL and 4IV, right? For 40, 50 minus 10. So 50 minus 10 means L for 50 and X for 10, right? On left hand side we are writing, therefore 10 should be subtracted from 50. Therefore XL, that is 40, and 4 means IV. Again I is subtracted, that is 1 is subtracted from 5. 60. 60 is 50 plus 10. For 50 we are using the letter L. So LX, that is 60. 32. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2. Therefore X 3 times and II. XXXII. Now use the symbols greater than, equal to and less than in correct places. आपल्याला पेक्षा लहान, बरोबर आणि पेक्षा मोठे ही चिन्ह वापरून ही टेस्ट सोडवायची आहे. तर काही संख्या आपल्याला इंटरनॅशनल नंबर्स मध्ये दिलेल्या आहेत, तर काही रोमन न्यूमरल्स मध्ये दिलेल्या आहेत. ओके. नाउ फर्स्ट नंबर 27. ओके. 27, and here XX. XX means 10, 10, 10 plus 10, that is 20. So 27 and 20. Which is greater? 27. Therefore, we will write the symbol this. Okay. Next, XV. XV means 10 plus 5, that is 15. And IX. I is on the left hand side, therefore 1 is subtracted from 10, that is 9. So 15 and 9, 15 is greater, therefore we will write the symbol like this. Next, 19 and X, IX. X means 10. Again here I on the left hand side. So this is also 19. So 19 and 19, these two are equal. Okay. So 19 in international number and these 19 in Roman numerals. Now XV. XV means 15 and this is 14. So greater than. Now V means 5. 5 and this one is 12. So 12 is greater than 5. Okay. Next 29 and XXX. So this is 29 and XXX means 30. So 30 is greater than 29. Okay. आता शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षेमध्ये कशा प्रकारचे प्रश्न असतात बघा. त्या प्रश्नांचा आपण काही सराव करूया. तर अशा प्रकारे आपल्याला एक प्रश्न दिला जातो, त्याच्या खाली आपल्याला 4 पर्याय असतात आणि पर्यायाचं उत्तर आपल्याला पर्याय क्रमांक जो बरोबर असेल त्यावर गोल करावं लागतं. आता पहिला प्रश्न आहे. प्रश्न पहिले नीट वाचून घ्या. 69,83,415 ही संख्या आंतरराष्ट्रीय संख्या चिन्हात अशी लिहितात. 69,83,415 is written in international number as dash. So 69,83,415. Which one is the right answer? Yes, first one. Okay. आता या ठिकाणी नीट बघून घ्या. पर्याय बघा थोडेफार जवळजवळ असतात. आता पहिला दुसऱ्या पर्यायामध्ये 145 केलेले आहेत. ओके. 415 आहे. 415 बरोबर आहे. पण काय केलेत? 38. तर थोडासा बदल केलेला असतो. तर काळजीपूर्वक निरीक्षण जे आहे हे व्यवस्थित आपलं असलं पाहिजे. 40,235 ही संख्या आंतरराष्ट्रीय संख्या चिन्हात टिंबटिंब अशी लिहितात. 40,235 can be written in international number. Now 40,000. Let's write down 40,000 means units or ones, tens, 100, 1000 and 10,000. Okay. So 40,000. So we are writing 44 and 0. This is 40,000. Right. 40,000 means 4 10,000. Right. So 440. 200 means 2 in the hundreds place. 35. So 30 means 3 tens and 5, that is 5 ones. So what is the number? 40,235. Option number 1. What is the correct Roman numeral for 37? 37 ही संख्या रोमन संख्या चिन्हात टिंबटिंब अशी लिहितात. Now 37 means 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7, right? So for 10 we are using X. So X, X, X and V means 5 and I. So option number 1. Okay. The descending order of IX, IV, VI and XI is. संख्या आपल्याला उतरत्या क्रमाने लिहायच्या आहेत. आता आपण त्या संख्या लिहूया. IX, IV, VI, XI. पहिले आपण त्या आंतरराष्ट्रीय संख्या चिन्हामध्ये लिहून घेऊया. IX means 9, IV means 4, VI means 6 and XI means 11. Now we are supposed to write in descending order. So starting from bigger one. So 11, 9, 6 and 4. So what is the answer? 11 means XI, IX, VI and IV. Which is the correct option? Find out. XI, IX. First one is not. VI and IV. Option number 3. The ascending order of XX, XXV, XXV and XL is. आता या संख्या आपल्या चढत्या क्रमाने लिहायच्या आहेत. The numbers are given in Roman numbers, Roman numerals, right? So first write down the Roman numerals in international number. आंतरराष्ट्रीय संख्या चिन्हामध्ये संख्या लिहून घेऊ. Now XX means 20, XXXV means 35, XXV means 25 and XL means 40. Now ascending order means चढता क्रम. So starting from smaller one, so 20, 25, 35 and 40. This is the ascending order. So let's write down in 20 in Roman numerals, that is XX, XXV, XXXV and XL. So find out the option. See which is the option correct one. Option number 2, right? Next, IX plus XV plus XX. Now addition is given in Roman numerals and the answers are given in international numbers. Okay, so let's write down IX plus XV plus XX. IX means 9. So 9 plus 15 plus 20. How much it is? 44. Therefore, the option number 2 is the correct answer. Next, XXX minus how much is equal to XX and III. Now XXX means 30, right? So first write down these Roman numerals, that is this equation in international number. So XXX minus how much is equal to XXIII. So 30 minus X is equal to XXIII means 23. Now here we want to find out this X. So 30 minus how much is equal to 23. 30 मधून किती गेले तर 23 येईल? Yes, you are right. So we have to 30 minus 23, that is 7. So X is equal to 7 and 7 in Roman numerals can be written as VII. Therefore, option number 4. Now, which of the following Roman numeral is meaningless? कोणतीच रोमन संख्या चुकीची आहे? Now, XV means 15, XIX means 19 and XXIV, fourth one, that is 24. But IX and IV, IX means 9 and IV means 4. So IX, IV, this one is the wrong one, 9 and 4. So 94 we cannot write it like this. Therefore, the answer will be 3. Okay. Dear friends, try to solve this test. या संख्या लिहिण्याचा तुम्ही सराव करा. Try to write these numbers, that is international numbers, in Roman numerals with the help of rules which we have learned today. Okay. Next, again try to solve, that is write these international numbers in Roman numerals. So you can get the practice of writing these international numbers in Roman numerals, and also you will understand the rules, how to follow the rules and write the international numbers in Roman numerals. So dear friends, today we have learned about Roman numerals and the different types of questions for the scholarship exam. शिष्यवृत्ती परीक्षेमध्ये येणारे विविध प्रकारचे प्रश्न या रोमन संख्यावर आधारित विविध प्रकारचे जे प्रश्न आहेत ते कशा स्वरूपाचे असतात त्याचा अभ्यास आपण केलेला आहे. व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर जरूर सबस्क्राइब करा. थँक्यू.
तर आजचा घटक आवडला ना? अशीच माहिती मिळवण्यासाठी या चॅनलला सबस्क्राइब करा आणि हे व्हिडिओ पुन्हा पुन्हा पहा. पुन्हा भेटणार आहोत पुढच्या भागात. थँक्यू.